A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here we can check out the story for Klay Thompson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie and Klay pair up to make the backcourt. Davis out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Flag in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3, and it's Murray in at the point. Some big differences between these two teams. One excels at offense, the other on the defensive end.
And I typically think that a team that's really good offensively has a bit of an advantage, but all it takes is one of those off nights, a cold shooting night, and that can change. So I'm excited to see how this one's going to play out.
Now here's Gordon. The kick out to Johnson. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
Irving with it. Outside Davis. Here's Flag. Here he goes. And the layup is good.
And just carving up the defense on the drive. Great to see Flag taking initiative on offense like this.
And it's Jokic missing. Here's Dallas now. Here's Flag, outside for Irving, and stolen by Murray. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Johnson passes to Murray. Ball stolen.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. High post Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Davis.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Irving against Murray. Excellent D there from Davis.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. The shot's good.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. The 4th spot held by Anthony Davis.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gordon finds Johnson. Here's Jokic. Checked by Davis. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. An 8-point differential. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Washington, a screen on Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Washington outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. attention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Outside Brown to snap the cold streak. And Jokic lays it up and in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Looking at who's out there now for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And it's Brown in for Murray.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Irving attacking. Here's Davis, plenty of space. Watson with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Brown against Irving. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Davis. Jokic, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Irving missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
From the baseline. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Thompson. The 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Bruce Brown is out there with Murray. Then it's Peyton Watson. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Now here's Murray. Still no points. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Pass to Watson. Fires the 3. Lively grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Watson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And they place in the top 5 in steals, using their length to get into passing lanes, using quick hands to frustrate the opponents.
And what a job they've done with their low post defense. As you said, number 2 in blocks. That speaks volumes to how well they protect the rim. And they've got the bodies to do it. Irving, that's good.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Russell's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Exum. Offline with a 3. Nuggets trail by 3. Brown looking around. Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Here's Christie, hauled in by Brown. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. Now here's Russell. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. On the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Murray gets the triple.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside
first
Russell.
quarter. 2 minutes.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, you can just about count on it. If you score on Russell, you better believe he's looking to come right back at you.
Here's Watson. Offensive board. Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Tell you what, guys, you can shoot it and pass it like Russell. Always of great value to the rotation.
For the Nuggets, Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Brown comes in for Hardaway, and it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And the shot falls short that time.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Outside Christie. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Brown, he's checked in for Pickett. And Dallas with a change here too. Gafford's checked in. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. 44 seconds left to play in the half. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Outside Brown. Brown against Irving. Left side, Brown. Jokic. And Davis with the block.
Davis showing you with that swat, he is always the Defensive Player of the Year caliber candidate.
Here's Flag. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Davis with a screen on Brown. Here's Flag. The putback. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas, we got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Dallas Mavericks.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work. Sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. PJ Washington out there with Davis. And it's Irving in at the 1. And that one's good. Flagg.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Johnson finds Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Physical play by Joker to get the bucket.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Brian, back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. And that one drops for him. Flagg's got 10 points in the game.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
A clear look for Murray. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Jokic. He has 6. On the wing, Brown. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Irving. Murray, no good.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Here's Flagg. Denver getting their last shot to go. Out to Thompson, and stolen by Brown. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You take a look at Brown. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Nembhard outside. Back to Christie. Pass to Nembhard. Lively with a screen on Murray. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Hardaway is subbed in for Brown. Now here's Gordon. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Hardaway's shot is good.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Nembhard outside. 1:14 left in the third. Exum passes to Nembhard. Into the lane. That one a little long. Nuggets trail by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Right side Watson. Outside Hardaway. And another three for Denver.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Exum. He's scoreless to stop the drought. And the layup is good.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Here's Murray. He's got 5. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Lively. Outside Christie. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jokic. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Hayden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far. Don't let up now. Guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
And double for your Nuggets Lakers, everybody. Give it up for.
Out to Thompson. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Valanciunas to tie it up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Watson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside Davis. Pass to Flag. Clock at 4. With the crossover. Denver grabs the miss. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Murray. Back to Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Holmes in for Brown. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns, ADs. Tough around that rack.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Holmes. Johnson comes in for Watson. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Oh, the long ball, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Flag. Yes, sir!
And proof that Cooper Flag was worth the hype. Flag has been a consistent weapon for his team tonight.
Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Flag fires. Johnson with the rebound. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic.
You know, defensively, Anthony Davis might be the most versatile big guy in the league. I mean, this guy does a nice job not only blocking shots, but challenging shots as he did there.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Flag. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. Now Washington. Here's Flag. And another shot. Now Davis. Gordon with a steal. Here we go. 1-on-1. Brown fires. Here's Gordon. Johnson outside. Murray with it. Irving picks him up. 11 feet out.
No. Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Here's Flag. 6 on the shot clock. From about 19, Jokic pulls it down. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just rain fluff.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Now a timeout called by Denver. 19 seconds left in the game. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt. Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the 4th. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
For the Mavericks.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Selfless basketball is a beautiful thing, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.